morning, students. Today we are going to talk about the third part of variation in psychological attribution. In previous two parts, we have talked about the important definitions about the theories of intelligence till multiple intelligence theory. Now, today, which theory which we are going to talk about is the past model of intelligence. In this, the theory has been given by J.P. Das and Neil Carby in 1994. So you have to note down these points. What does the theory implement? In this, when the multiple intelligence has been come and it show that there are 8 perspectives of intelligence through which we are qualified for a specific intelligence. After that, J.P. Das in the 1994 or with his scholar, that is Nagri Carby, he have explained us that it is also related to the past model. So how it is past? P for planning, A for attention, S for simultaneous, S for successive. What do you say? When we do all these things is considered as a intelligence. A person is intelligent when he plan his things, when he plan his idea and work according to it. Then the attention for the work. What is your aim? What is your goal? You need to take keep attention over it and then work according to it. That is also known as the arousal part, the attention arousal part, in which you pay attention on the stimulus and then you arouse yourself, you make yourself so much aware about the object that how do it work out. Then it is simultaneous, means simultaneously you have to work from your cognitive working has been going on, your mental abilities are working over some perspective of cognition, that is encoding, transform, retain information, relationship. Like we encode the things, we separate it and describe it in a form that it work out. For example, you want to go, you are going to school for today, for a day, and then you encode all the information, what perspectives you need, what things, all these things are going in your mind at a mental status. Then you transform that information in your actions and then you retain the information that what things you need to do before going school, during the school process and then after the school, that you take it in a step and retain it in your mind. Okay, that is something simultaneously, means one by one each information work. First you have an information that you are going to school, other you have transform it, that these things, this change have been required, I've been collecting it, and then these things we have to do. So you transform the action and then you retain the information, that how you will work accordingly, what plan you have made in this, that will be retained later on. Okay, successive, that is sequencing, means sequence mein like 1 2 3 4 5, this is going in sequence. Simultaneously, successive means you have to work out plan step by step. For moving a ladder to move upstairs on the first floor, for standing here you have to climb the first ladder, right? Similarly, you have to plan a steps and accordingly you will sequence wise you will come up. Okay, then after this he told, when we work on these process PASS, past model, that time a person's intelligence work, means when he has been ordering all these steps one by one, at that time we have been saying that person is intelligent. Okay, then next point is we have been talking about is individual difference in intelligence, which is based on two basics, nature and nurture. What is nature and what is nurture, one need to know very well because it is very confusing terms. Nature is related to hereditary. Okay, your heredity is related when it is related to your parents, your forefather, which is coming to you. Okay, so this is known as nature. And nurture, which is related to the environment, which you have been living in, the society, the environment, how you've been gaining the knowledge. A person who is studying in a private school and studying in government school, how their abilities, their skills have been increasing, what type of conditions, qualifications they are getting, terms of increasing their knowledge, that is related to the nature. Sometimes this has been seen that if we get nature is like we are getting some intelligence level of our intelligence from our parents and or our grandparents, and then we have been polishing it with the environmental condition, then the person can improve very well in their academics as well as curricular activities. So these has been seen in some individual differences. What do you know by individual differences? That is very known to you, as I defined you, that a difference between one person and another in their terms of behavior, hereditary or response actions, everything. That is, so we've been talking about that also in this individual difference of intelligence. Then we will talk about the intelligence assessment method. How do we assess intelligence? That this person is average, this is below average, above average, this is gifted person, or this is retarded. So how do we judge that? For that there is a formula, that is IQ is equal to MA upon CA into 100. What is MA here? MA is a mental assessment. What is your mental age? Okay, mental age is your MA, and CA is your chronicle age. Chronicle age means physically how much year of you. For example, you are 10 years, so that is your chronicle age. And how you are working? You are working like a 10-year child or a 9-year child, or you are working like 11-year child, more maturely. So that is your mental age. Okay, so this will be assessing it. I'm going to discuss it later. So just take a view of point what you are going to discuss. Then after this, we have been talking about when we assess this, the IQ level. Over this, it has been based over a normal graph. We will place it and find that at which level do a person lie, or normally the average generation or populations lie in which group. They lie between 17 to 110, that is average. Okay, when your IQ levels come between this, it means you are an average child. When it comes above 110, you are above average. When you come above 125, you are super intelligent. And when it comes over 130, it is gifted. Those are over intelligent or super intelligent. So that are being considered above 130. Okay, simultaneously, who are coming on 70, they are borderline retardation, or we can say mild retardation. When they come below 70, it is below 70 to 55, it is mild retardation. And then after below 55, it comes to the moderate, and then after that it's come to the mild and the moderate, and then we come for the superior intelligence. And then afterwards, who are below 25 IQ, they are profound retardation. This also we are going to talk about. So let's take the other topic. Going to rub the I think you have been understood with this. So just note down the psychologist name and the year, so that you will note down in your notebooks as well as you have done your previous homework. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the next part of our class. Okay, in this we have been talking about the individual difference in intelligence. As I have talked about that this is dependent upon your nature nurture, right? So in nature it is related to hereditary and nurture related to environment. How this has been affecting? This has been told you. First of all, we will see a study in which it is based on identical twins. The twins who are of same faces, same physically and mental abilities, they got 0.90 IQ. Okay, so their IQ is very good. Then we have talked about separated twins. These are same in age but they have been separated by the environment. For example, one is living in north, another is living in south. Okay, their environmental conditions are same, different, but their parents are same. So they are separated. One, they got 0.72 IQ. This study has been done for finding the correlation of intelligence. Okay. Then third we were talking about was fraternal twins. The fraternal twins are the one who are the fraternal twins are the one who are not same in their faces, like one is boy and other is a girl. Okay, they are not same by the sex, they are differentiated, so they are known as fraternal twins. In this, their IQ level was considered as 0.62, okay, or 60. They've been considered as 0.60 IQ. Then the siblings. Who are the siblings? Siblings are the brother sisters. Okay, they are the brother sister, the real brother sister, but they are not born at the same time. There may be a difference of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, but their parents are same. Okay, they got an IQ level of resembling of their IQ level is about 0.50. Maybe possible one is very intelligent and other is dull. Okay, maybe possible both are intelligent, maybe possible both are dull. So this can be differentiate in the sibling matter. Okay, then next is sibling relate but related apart. Okay, siblings but related apart. Now they are parents, they are brother sister of one parent, but one is living in another area, another is living in another location. Okay, so they are known as sibling but related apart. Okay, they have an IQ of 0.25. This is a form of IQ levels in which we have been talking about their correlations. Okay, we have been going to talk about their correlational activities. How the correlational activity is going to work in this, maybe those who are identical twins, okay, they have their nature and nurture same, that they are getting their environmental conditions are also good, and they have been getting their hereditary is also same, their parents are same, their environmental conditions are same, both are intelligent, the parents are intelligent, they have been giving their IQs to the children, and then on plus they are getting good conditions, good environmental things, like you are studying in a DPS, which is a profound school, so in that you are getting all the availabilities from your parents as well as from your teachers, so this is enhancing your IQ levels. Okay, so similarly who are separated twins, in this then obviously बात है कि nature तो same है because their parents are same. Okay, but nurture differentiate. Okay, nurture doesn't match, this is matched but this is not matching. Why? Because in nature they are differentiate. One boy child, one is living in north area, okay, and the second boy child living in a south area. Okay, So he is living in Bombay and he is living in somewhere in Sirsa, this way. So there, what qualification, what skills, what abilities he's been getting, or the area of exploration is getting him is more, and he's not getting that much. So their nature differentiate but nurture doesn't. So maybe the second person intelligence is less rather than compared to the first one, or first one would be much lesser than the second one. So this is all over about their nature activities. This show that environment is one of the major factor which is affecting our intelligence as we are getting the availability of things. Okay. Then we were talking about the fraternal twins. Fraternal twins, as I told you, they are child from similar parents, but they are having a different sex, like one is male, another is female. So in this fraternal twins, the nature will be weaker, okay, the nurture will be the stronger one because they have the same parents, but the nature will be weak, okay, because their weakness is by, because we've been talking about like their environmental conditions may be differentiate, okay, their environmental condition is differentiate, their sexual ratio is differentiated, all these are affecting their IQ level. After this, the siblings. How are the siblings? The brother sister of one parent. In this, their nature is same and the nurture is differentiated. Why? Because one is studied when he was in 90s, another is studying in today's 21st generation. So there is a generational gap. His education was much good than the now one. As you take your example, when your parents or your elder brother sister were studying, there was not the vocal or virtual classes, but now you are getting smart classes, virtual classes. Right now also you have been staying at home and you are getting, so this is the thing differentiated by the nature, not by the nurture, because parents are same. Okay. Now the siblings who are related apart. Siblings who are related apart are, they are not having the same level. They both are having the different nature as well as nurture. Like uncles, aunts, chacha or taya ji, है ना? Their parents, they are relatively differentiate. So their nature is differentiated, okay, and their nurture is also differentiated, okay, because they are living in a different environment and their parents are different, but they are living in a fine blood relation is there, but they are not of a single parent child, okay, of the same parent they are not the child. So this is the relate from 0.25 IQ level. So this रेट कि उनके बीच का जो IQ कोरिलेशन है वो कम होगा, और जो सबसे ज़्यादा आइडेंटिकल ट्विंस हैं उनका सबसे ज़्यादा कोरिलेशन होता है दोनों के बीच में. A और B के बीच में रिलेशन जो है IQ लेवल्स का बहुत अच्छा है. लाइक इसका अगर 90 है तो इसका 91 होगा, लेकिन इस वाले में इसका अगर 1 वाले पर्सन का IQ वो 90 है तो मे बी पॉसिबल है 2 वाले का 100 हो. ओके, सो दिस डिफरेंस विल बी देयर बिटवीन देम. सो दिस हैज बीन शोन थ्रू दिस IQ टेस्ट, अ कोरिलेशन difference of identical difference, how our identity differentiate, our intelligence level also differentiated. Okay, after this, when we understand this part of intelligence, we've been going to assess how do you get what is the nature or nurture, and how will you assess the intelligence level, in which level it has been lying. That is by IQ is equal to MA upon CA into 100. Okay, in this MA is mental age and CA is chronicle age. What is chronicle age? Chronicle age is how age you is your in physical condition, means 12 year, 13 year, uh, from how much long you are living in the world. That is your chronicle age, okay? Physically how much big you are. But MA, mental age, is differentiate. It is how is your intelligence level, how is your IQ, how you have been working with the environment, how you are understanding others, how you've been behaving. For example, some are age is 25 and they working like 15-year child. So what you will say that he is obviously under retardation or below IQ level, है ना? तो उनका जो normal IQ level है उससे कम होगा. Always see, whenever your MA is low and CA is high, okay, compared to the MA, okay, then the person will be most probably on the borderline or under retardation, okay. And if your MA is in plus, okay, it is, and this is low, this is smaller than the MA, then your person will be having high IQ level. This will be always seen. How will you find this? See, for example, person chronicle age is 10 and his mental age is 12. He is working very intelligently, maturely he is working. Then multiplying this from 100, what you will do, you will cut this and it will be 120. So this will be the IQ of a person and this comes under what? Above average. Okay. So for finding it, the graph which I have drawn earlier, I am drawing it again. This is known as normal graph of IQ. इसमें हमारा एक average normal level of IQ होता है, that is 90 and this is 110 and under this is 70. Okay. Maximum number of generation child or an individual lie between this graph. These are the normal one. Okay. This is also known as normal graph only because in this we've been explaining the normal IQ level. Okay. The way it is formed. It has never been matching here because nothing is 0 and nothing is 100%. So we've been not matching this thing. This will be always separated. There is only 99.9% and here it will be 0.01. So this form will be always there. Okay. So it is never 0 and it is never 100%. So it's not matching from the ends. This thing also need to be known. So I've been saying that the person is like 110, here is 120. Okay, he is lying somewhere here. So this is considered under the above average. Okay, if he go above this, he will come over super intelligent, and if he go above 130 like 150, okay, so he will be considered as gifted. Okay, and that will be also explained to you what is gifted and what is talented. There is a difference between a talent and a gifted person. Gifted person is valuably intelligent at all levels, all aspects of intelligence. Okay, he can do anything in seconds and he have a control over his things, over his body. But the talented person is intelligent or is having a skill of particular thing, only one thing. Okay, he would be very good in dance, would be good in music. That which has been talking about the multiple intelligence, that is related something to the talented person. Okay, a person who is having a maximum number of intelligence, that is being talked about. Okay, so this is the formula of assessment of intelligence level. This is given by whom? This theory was given by Alfred Binet. Okay, in which year it was given in 1908. So this you need to know कि assessment of intelligence जो है mental age की वो किस तरह से हुई थी. Alfred Binet or Thornton Simon is also the one who have talked about this. Thorndike, Dor, Thorndor, Simon is also the one. And after this has been talked by William Stern. In which year? 1912. Okay, in 1912 we have talked about an IQ, intelligence quotient, and then this method of assessing the intelligence has been developed, and all these things has been developed to find an intelligence level of a child. Okay, now what are the variations, how the variations has been taken place, how this has been worked is on different bases: intellectual differences and intellectual differentiation or guidance, how we've been guiding an individually, and how we've been differentiating a one person to an other person is also one of the point. The giftedness and the differentiation of a person IQs is also considered in this. Okay, now after this we've been talking about the types of intelligence test. अब हमने ये IQ निकालनी है, IQ से हमें पता चल गया कि what is the thing, there are different things. Retardation आ रही है इसमें. Retardation कैसी है? When the average is below than 70. In this also, the retardation has been taking place. How it is taking place? That when the IQ level is below 70, it is known as retarded person. It is differentiated at many levels. The levels are mild, okay, sorry, moderate. First it will come moderate, then mild. Oh, I'm sorry. It will be mild, moderate, then super retardation, and then profound. The one who is in profound level is below 25. Okay, he is under below 69, and till we can say at the level of equal to 50, somewhere in between this 50 to 69. Okay, so this way it been working out. These are below 50. Okay, somewhere or equal to, we can say 35. They are below 35, somewhere or equal to 25, and these are below 25. So these are the one who been working on the retardation. We have been seeing that how much a person is retarded. We will take this point afterwards when we will do the complete chapter of intelligence. Okay, on finding this, there are some tests of intelligence that you have to read from your book. Okay, I'm just giving you the points what the tests are in your book of NCERT. The tests are given, all the things are given. When we meet and in class, I will go through the test papers of intelligence testing, and I will tell you how it has been working on. So these tests are visual. Okay, visual tests are there. Non-verbal tests are there, and verbal tests are there, and then last is writing test. Okay, the visual tests are considered under non-verbal. Okay, we have to just see and then put the image. That can be visual also, that can be in a form of puzzle also, they can be in some sign language also, and you have to tell the sign. So this is non-verbal test. Verbal, you have to say like 1 2 3 4 5. I will say you to repeat in, you will say 1 2 3 4 5, then I say 5 4 3 2 1, and you have to repeat it 5 4 3 2 1. This is the verbal test, and as the level has been start increasing, 1 by 5 the level will be increasing. Okay, then the writing, you have been given some picture, and in this picture you have to depict what it is. Okay, you have to make a story, or you have to tell in front of that, or I am saying I am dash dash dash, and you have to say I am what? You have to tell something about yourself. This test also we will going to do very soon. I will give you homework related to this test only, and you have to write it with full interest and no cheating, nothing. Whatever comes in your mind, you have to make 10 sentences related to I am. Okay. So I am giving you here the homework of same test. Then we will get to know how the writing test work out. This will help you to find your intelligence level also. You have to make 10 sentences. Okay. 10 sentences starting from I am and then the dot dot. There will be no judgment, nothing. So don't think that ma'am going to judge you or ma'am going to say something on this, there will be something wrong or right. No, the things which you need to know is in intelligence or in psychology, there is nothing right, nothing is wrong. What is your perspective, what is your point of view? I want to know that only. Okay, so that I can solve, I can work on myself also to talk with you or to solve your problems. That is something related to this. So you have to make the 10 sentences. This is your homework, and please do it as an activity also, and this is a part of writing test, okay, of intelligence. You have to make the 10 sentences starting from I am and write down it and then send it to me, whether on my WhatsApp number or below the video. Comment it with the 10 sentences writing from starting from I am. You can use anything like I am beautiful, I am hardworking, okay, I am, you can say your negative points also, okay, I am say low at work or lazy, something like this, okay. So you have to see I am and what you are, what you think yourself you are, in a positive point as well as your negative points. You have to write down that, okay. So what comes in your mind, don't think it for a long time. You have only 2 seconds to think on one question. Don't take more than that, okay. So make this question and tell me or write down to me in the comment box of the